What's up, YouTube? It is VPS Service, owner of VPS Hosting. Let me mute my TV. I am bringing you a video. I'm going to be showing you a couple things today. One of them being my website and 1 gig booter, or 1 gigabyte port speed web booter, which I can make. All you need is a VPS, root access. You can either buy one from my site, or you can, if you have your own, I'll set it up for you. I only charge $5 for this. If you buy from my site, buy a booter, it's $5 extra. So, let's see here. That message in my inbox is an MSP payment someone sent me. I do accept Microsoft point codes, but just before anyone gets confused, I count them as half of what they're worth. So if you give me, you can't buy a $10 booter with an 800 code. You had to give me a 1600 because I have to resell the codes, and I sell them half off. So if you give me a 1600, it's worth $10. And basically, if you want to get like a $20 booter, then you had to give me two 1600s. But that's why it's easier just to pay PayPal, because you'd be getting more for your money. And I don't know why it's taking too long to load. I updated my store a couple days ago because my homepage was getting too cramped. On my homepage, everything from servers and contact me and all that crap. So I just made different pages for them. And why is this still loading? This is taking a long time. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna go to my web booters while try to go to my web booter while it's loading. Yeah, here we go. Hopefully this will load. Alright, there we go. I can, like I said, all I need is this root access to the server. If you have a server already and you want this set up, I can do it for you. I'm gonna test boot, try to test boot, but no Skype resolvers are working at the moment. I don't know why. Right now, this is the home page. Like I said, I made it smaller. If you've been on here before, you would know how far down it went. Members page, I have a lot of members on my website. See here, 55 members. I am the first person on this page, so if you need to, message me, there I am right there, VPS Service owner, and it says site owner. So yeah. Here goes my store. You can see the different prices for the servers. I will put my website in the description for people on YouTube, or you can just go to my YouTube channel and it's in. Down. My most expensive booter is $65. That is root access to a 10 gigabyte port speed. I said 10 gigabyte. Alright, 10 gigabyte port speed server. Here goes my video up there. I do offer money back guarantee, so if something's wrong or your booter's not hitting, which is not often, I will either fix it, or if you would like your money back, I'll do that. I can either fix it, give you a new server, or give you your money back. Those are your choices. But yeah, I usually don't have the problem with having to refund people's money, because I usually like the booters. But anyways, the cheapest for the regular is $15. That's for a root access server. For a login, it's $10 cheapest, and most expensive root is $60. Now this login is to a 1 gigabyte. This is not a 1 gigabyte port speed. This is the 1 gigabyte login. The server is a 1 gigabyte. The port speed is 100 megabyte port speed. Now if you want a 1 gigabyte port speed, they're right here, and that price for root is $35. See, the difference is the port speed. So you got to pay attention to that. 1 gigabyte port speed, as you can see, and up here 100 megabyte port speed, and for my 10 gigabytes you can see 10 gigabyte port speed. So I also have a budget store now, which is good for people who don't have the money for expensive servers. The only the only catch is it has bandwidth. They have bandwidth, but if you're trying to resell, make some money off of them, that's good. These are good prices. So if you're trying to buy a login or buy a server, not a login, these are all roots. If you're trying to buy one and then sell it for $10, you can make a profit off of these, as you can see. I do charge tax. The only reason why I do charge taxes is because when people pay me, PayPal takes out a fee or whatever, and I was tired of getting like shorted every time I got money from people. So like that was exactly $5. I'd have like $4.50 something. So I started charging tax just to get a little bit extra out. Not that much. It's about $1 tax usually for everything, including my more expensive service. I also have a clothing store now, which you can either pay for something off of here. You can click it. Everything from anything from a coffee mug all the way up to a hoodie you can buy. The most expensive thing on here I think is $35, and that's the hoodie. I think it's a good. I haven't bought anything from my store, but I can if I want. You can buy shirts. You can buy little coffee mugs, stuff like that. You can see gifts, accessory. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to men's and show you guys like a hoodie. It's a nice hoodie. And wait for my page to load. Internet's acting a little stupid. Alright, so if you want, I have this picture here. You can contact me. And, oh, sorry guys, I know I'm probably kind of loud right now. I'm using my X12 Turtle Beaches. They're connected to my computer, so I'm using those for this video. So, but anyways, you can either pick something off of here that you like, or you can contact me and customize something of your own. And I'll like do it for you, and then put it up here. You can pay for it. Here goes the hoodies. You can pick something. I did the We Are Anonymous because I know a lot of people like to do that. Smacking modems, VPS hosting. I mean, like I said, if you want just something like you want your gamer tag or something on the shirt, I'll do that for you. Here goes gifts and stuff. You can buy little stuff. Little bumper sticker. Put the We Are Anonymous on there, and that's cheap, $4.50. That's not bad. Let's see, accessories. You got bags. You got dog clothes. You got hats. That's funny. Anyways, I'm gonna go to my contact us. You can now contact us easier when you send a message here. This goes to my email, no one else's. So. Like I always get email updates because I get them through my iPhone. So when you put a message here, it could either be, it doesn't matter what the question is. I can reply to you. I reply through your email through this, and you can email me yourself. You don't have to go through here. You can inbox me if you're already registered on my site. Most people already know about that. Or if you have a Skype, you can add me on Skype. I also have a submit ticket form now, so you can submit tickets, and I have a staff that would get back to you in about 10 minutes, hopefully. If they don't, I'll fire them. No, I'm just kidding. I was hiring staff members, but not hiring anymore. I have about 6-7 staff members. But yeah, questions. You can ask a question about a server. You can see, click next, and then you don't have to put your full name. You can put, fake name, email, and how high it is. So, anyways, right now I'm going to show you the web booter. And like I said, this is hosted off of a VPS. So, like I said before, I can set this up for you as long as you have one. If you want to pay for it. I'm going to log in and show you the DStat real quick on the server. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in for about 15 seconds and hit enter just to show you how hard that would hit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up OneSCP and put on a custom script that I made yesterday on the server, just to give you an idea of how hard the server hits, and scripts that I have that I can customize. My scripts for Viking scripts, I charge $5 per Viking script, and about $2.50 for Perl scripts. So, like, if you want me to customize you one, I can. Right now, I'm putting a Viking script on here right now. Like I said, I made this yesterday. It's a nice script. Auto login. Okay, I'm going to stop this DStat. As you can see, it went up to The highest it went up to was 100 M, and then it dropped down and stayed constant, a little bit constant. You know, it stayed in the 80s and 90s until, well, it started getting into the 80s when it was stopping to hit, because I only did it for 15 seconds. So it stayed there and then went down. I'm going to wait for the script to upload, and then I'm going to change the properties. Wait, I need to change the properties on, wait, let me see, is that the / launch? Yeah, it is. Alright, so I got to change the properties on all of these, including the bash. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the session. Root. I'm going to wait for that to finish. Alright, now that's finished. I'm going to log in. It's auto log in. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to destat check it again. Crap. And I'm going to use Python first. This is the hardest hitting one. I'm going to put port on 80. Time I do 100, and it's attacking. The server will start to lag, well, if you're trying to destat check it, because it's hitting so hard. As you can see, 90 M's, 100 M goes all the way up to 800 M. That's how hard my scripts hit. So if you're looking for a script, you know, you can pay. Look how far. Let's see, the strongest. Let me stop this. It went up to 823, so that was the highest it went. I can customize it. I can put more options on here. Right now I only have 3 options, 3 hitting options. But anyways, this is just a 1 GB port speed server. As you can see, this is a 1 GB and it's hitting at 2 GB. So that's pretty strong. 15 seconds, packet sent, and gigabyte. So yeah. Anyways, these are different scripts that I have. I can customize them. But anyways, this was VPS Service, owner of VPS Hosting, and I'm out.